Good morning, happy Monday, and welcome to my vlog. So, I was super ambitious today, as always, and I thought that I could go to the gym at 5:30 in the morning after 5 hours of sleep. That wasn't happening. So I turned off my alarm and slept in for another hour, which is much needed because I'm energized now. But I should be back in the gym tomorrow. I actually really love going to the gym. It's one of my favorite things, and I find it really relaxing, and just a good way to, one, get out of the house, two, obviously I'm moving my body, I'm being active. I'm not just laying in bed watching TV all day, because I can binge watch a show, and I'm trying to find other avenues of creativity. I'm trying to do other hobbies, but once I start a show, it's really hard to stop. It's a really weird addiction. And I also have 20 minutes to get ready, so I need to hurry up. Scratch that. I have 10 minutes to get ready. I still have to do my hair, get dressed, and pack my lunch. So I'm gonna quickly finish my skincare. Okay, so now I'm finally dressed, but I am a little late. I am going to make my breakfast. I'm just gonna take a half a cup of oats to warm up when I get to work. Tonight, I'll probably make overnight oats. Okay, now so for lunch, I have a sandwich, a cutie, and some fruit snacks, and then of course I'm gonna put my oatmeal in here. Now let's go to work. So every Monday I work a 12-hour shift, and as I parked my car, I remembered that I typically go home for lunch on Mondays. So I basically spent that extra time and packed my lunch for no reason. But oh well, it's done and I'm at work now. So I just made my oatmeal. It's a little watery than normal, which is very upsetting. So I am back home on my lunch break. I just finished eating lunch and I came home pretty early. I got off lunch pretty early, 30 minutes early. So now I'm just gonna take the rest of my time and check some emails and get some personal things done. My house is freezing, by the way, but I refuse to turn on the heat because now that we're entering spring, it's that awkward season of 1 minute it's hot, 1 minute it's cold. So I think I'm just gonna keep the heat off and wrap up in a blanket and yeah, enjoy my lunch and I probably will move to my bed though. I think I'll be more comfy in my bed because I'm super cold right now. I just got home from work and I'm super hungry, so I'm gonna make me a salad. Diet Coke is literally my favorite thing ever. Here it is, my salad, lettuce and chicken. Good morning, today is Tuesday. I am going to the gym and I slept amazing. I went to bed at 9, woke up at 5, got the perfect amount of sleep. I had my sleep mask on, or it's called an eye mask. I had my eye mask on. And I'm about to take my pre-workout. I always forget to put the little scooper back in. I always have to get a straw because I drink faster with the straw. I usually don't feel anything with pre-workout, but the last time I took this pre-workout, my skin got itchy. Like my face was itchy and my hands and my arms were itchy. So hopefully I don't have a reaction again, but we'll see. Last night I finished one day and it was sad, but I wasn't sobbing. Like I saw this TikTok, my friend from high school, she does TikTok, and she was like sobbing, and like in the comments someone else said they were crying. And I think because I saw that people were crying, I had the mentality of like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna cry. And I feel like otherwise I might have cried. And yes, it does have a sad ending. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I wasn't sobbing. But yeah, it was a really nice movie or show with like an interesting plot. Like I was always trying to figure out like, okay, what is this one day? Like, what is it like? And it just kept like going and going and going. It's really interesting. I'm all dressed and ready for work, but I just gotta marinate some chicken for dinner tonight. I plan on making Cajun chicken Alfredo tonight for dinner, so we'll see how that goes. I want to cut the chicken into strips, but that's just gonna have to be after work because I need to go. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys how I make my oatmeal at work. First, I need some hot chocolate because my hands are cold. Okay, so my container was also a measuring cup, so I measure out my water and simply pour it in. Okay, and usually I don't do this, but I really want to add milk to my oatmeal, so I'm adding some creamer. If it's not, I just really hope it's not nasty. Come on, let's go outside. You ready to go outside? Hello y'all, so I'm home from work and I'm gonna tell you guys about my day. It's slightly funny but very embarrassing. So this morning, so I'm a scribe for a pediatrician, and this morning I thought we were done with our patients before lunch. So I sit down at my desk, I open my laptop, and I have my little Uncrustable, you know, just enjoying my lunch. And I want to say, like, after I'm done eating my Uncrustable, maybe 10 minutes later, the provider comes through the lab door, and he's like, what about patient A? And I'm like, who? And he goes, patient A. And I'm like, who's patient A? Because I'm thinking that we're done with all of our morning patients. And so I go back there and, you know, I put in some information into the computer that the patient's parents fill out, some developmental questions. And then I see him like sit down at his computer and he starts typing, and there's like diagnosis is already in. And I'm like, did you already go see patient A? And he went, yes. And I said, I am so sorry. I deeply apologize. Like, thankfully, me and my provider, we have a good relationship. We have good banter. So I just like walk out and I just go, "Oh, well, I'm sorry. Bye. See you at 2 o'clock." And I just slip out. And tell me why it happens again. So I'm cutting my chicken for my pasta, by the way. And so, you know, our last patient today was scheduled at 4. We go see our last patient. It is 4:30. You know, patient's gone out of the building. They're like everything else for all the other patients are in the computer, finalized. You know, he just looks over the notes that I complete and he puts in whatever else that he feels necessary. And so I'm like, there's no more patients on the schedule. I grab my things and I leave for the day, right? I'm home. I go to let my dog out and my phone rings. And I see that it is the provider. And I'm just thinking to myself, oh, I know what he's gonna say. Like, he's gonna ask if I left, right? So I answer the phone and I'm like, hello? He's like, what about patient B? And at this point, I think he's pulling my leg. So I go, are you joking? He goes, no, seriously, I forgot to add him on the schedule. Patient B is here. So I go, are you serious? He's like, yes. And I was like, okay, well, do you want me to come back to work? And he's like, yes. And then he goes, no, it's okay. You can stay at home. So I tell him I apologize. I'm like, I apologize. And I tell him, you know, bye, have a great day. And then I just go upstairs and take a shower, and here I am. But yes, like, I sincerely did not mean to like dip out on 2 patients today. And it was a true accident, and I do sincerely apologize. That is like the craziest bit of events, because like if you do something once, it's like, okay, it was an accident. But if you do it twice, like it's like like it kind of is like, oh, like this person doesn't care. Like, thankfully the provider knows me well and can understand that it was an accident and whatever, and he's probably like laughing it off and kind of dismissing the situation. I'm sure he might bring it up tomorrow. But yeah, needless to say, that was my day at work. Just me not doing great. So hopefully tomorrow's better. And honestly, I will admit that towards the end of my internship, I have been slacking a little bit, like mentally, kind of just like kind of dragging along, because like I know I'm almost done and I'm happy to be almost done. And it's just like, it's like, okay, I feel like I can just like get away with things, not like intentional. Like, I'm of course not just gonna like not show up one day or just like not work. Like, of course I'm gonna work and I'm gonna put like effort in, but like the little things, I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like, you know, like I care, but at the same time, it's like I'm almost done. Like, just let me relax and figure out my life, because I don't know what I'm doing after my internship, so I still have to figure that out. And like, I'm almost done with this stage, so please let me figure out the next stage. But yeah, so I just finished cutting up my chicken and I'm about to cook that and cook my pasta, and I'll show you guys what it looks like after. Hopefully it comes out good, because I'm kind of nervous. Okay, so here's my pasta. I think it turned out really good. So now we're gonna do a taste test. I already tasted the chicken because the chicken finished cooking first, and it came out really good. So yeah, it's pretty good. I'm satisfied with my meal. I just want to give you guys an update. Ignore my hair. Like, after a long day, it just eventually just shrinks more and more throughout the day. So my hair looks kind of crazy. But after dinner, I read a little bit of the book that I'm reading this month. So every month I've been reading a new book this month. It's a very difficult read. Like, it's not that the book isn't interesting, it's an older novel, and it's really like, it's just a very challenging read, if that makes any sense. And so yeah, I'm just sitting in my bed and I'm watching Anna Hyde and filling out some job applications because, like I said earlier, my internship ends soon and I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And so I've been filling out a lot of job applications. I've been filling out some school applications, not med school applications, some other applications. This is actually the first time that I'm talking about it on camera, and that's honestly all I will say because I haven't really figured out everything yet. But yeah, so I'm just gonna be here in my bed for a couple hours just watching some YouTube, and I'll see you guys in a little later. Y'all ignore my hair, it's a mess, but it is now 8 o'clock and I'm going to get ready for bed. I like to wind down. Before I used to wind down like 30 minutes before bed, but I'm giving myself the whole hour because so I can take enough time to read my Bible and pray before I go to bed. And in all transparency, I am a little nervous about like what I'm gonna do after these next couple of months. I don't have fear because like I do not serve a God of fear. Like, fear is something that God gives us power over fear, so I'm not like afraid. And I don't even want to use the word anxious. Like, I'm anxious, but like not I'm like a good anxious. I don't know how to explain that without sounding like down or negative about it. I'm putting things in place so I do have options, so I am optimistic, but like there's still that unknown factor of like I don't really know what I'm gonna be doing. So yeah, that is slightly stressful, but I just exfoliated my face because I get laser treatments done on my chin, so my skin has to be like exfoliated regularly. So that's what I just did. Oh, I didn't put on toner. Oh well. Also, I found a camera on TikTok shop for only $50. So I think I might order that this weekend, and I might be filming on a vlog camera for like the first time ever, and that's super exciting to like finally have a vlog camera. I have always planned to like go and buy a camera, and like I'm looking around, like no, I mean nothing too crazy, something in like the $600 range, just because I think that's just about where cameras are pricing these days, just for something basic and something that I can use on like an everyday basis. But I mean, if I could just get a really simple plain one for $50 off TikTok shop, like I'm gonna do that. So yeah, that's the plan. But I'm all done with my skincare, and I'm about to just put a bonnet over this rat's nest and get in bed. And I have to take my medicine though. I have to take my medicine and get in bed and read my Bible, pray, and sleep because I have to wake up at 5 a.m. for the gym. I don't have to, but I'm going to because that's what I like to do, and I love going to the gym. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna see you guys in the morning. So today at the gym, when I got there, all the treadmills were being used. Well, all of them except for one, but I really don't like going on the treadmill next to someone. Like, I'd rather be like somebody, a space, and then me. So I just did my workout out of order, which was like fine. So now I'm making my lunch. I'm just gonna make a wrap. I think I left an orange at my desk yesterday, but I don't remember. So making it's a tangerine. And then yesterday I bought honey roasted pistachios, but those are my work bag and I'll just put them in there later. And so for breakfast, I thought I'd switch it up. Instead of doing oatmeal, I think I'm gonna do a parfait today, or it's just yogurt. I did the rest of the yogurt that I had, peanut butter, cinnamon, and lots of granola. I didn't have any honey, so this is just gonna be what it is. I think I might add some syrup, maybe. Okay, I didn't have any honey, so I chose to do syrup as my sweetener.
I created this. I love it. I feel like I'm coming.
July 19th.
July 19th. Oh my god.
And you're gonna wear a husky color, right?
Of course.
Wait, color? A husky has colors?
Yes.
Yeah, whatever colors we use.
So each site has a
But now
color.
we did purple and yellow, so what's Roanoke Rapids gonna be? Black? I don't know. Like or white.
No, we're gonna get them yellow because no one wants the yellow.
So what are these? I guess they black, yellow, and
So I have been pranking one of my coworkers, and so this is a prank that I have for her. I literally taped her face all over her office. So I will show you her reaction when she comes back from lunch. Good morning, today's Thursday. This is shift 4 of 4. And I'm not taking my bonnet off because I do not know what beast is underneath. But I'm gonna give you guys a recap of last night. So when I got home from work, like all day at work I was fine, but as soon as I got home from work, my stomach started hurting tremendously, like to the point where I was nauseous. Whatever. I was honestly a little worried if I was going to be able to make it to work today, but I decided to wait until the morning to see like how I was going to feel. But last night I decided that I was not going to go to the gym this morning, so I just I literally spent all afternoon in my bed, which is honestly what I do what I usually do anyways. And like towards the end of the night, like 2 hours before I went to bed, I eventually did start feeling better, so I'm very thankful for that. Morning I woke up a little achy, but it's really not bad compared to last night. So that was my evening. But last night I also watched the Love is Blind reunion, and that was intense as usual. I love that they brought some couples back, and that was really nice to see, just like their love growing and continuing and like flourishing. And like at one point in the reunion, like I'm not gonna spoil anything, but at one point in the reunion, Nick Lachey said like, this is real, like we're doing this for a purpose. I'm summarizing, I'm paraphrasing. Basically like, They said, you know, people that go on this show, it's for a purpose, and we have to call out anyone who is fake or who is a clown or who is doing this for the wrong intentions. I think he said doing this for the wrong intentions. But so yeah, like the intent behind the show is pure, and if you go on there with the pure intentions, like, and I mean, I don't know Nick and Vanessa Lachey, but they seem like stand-up people, especially when they interview them. So that was really like wholesome to see. It did get a little like wow, that actually just happened. So some things came to light that I did not realize, which I think is like insane. And some things also made sense towards the end that was like in the show, and I was like, oh, okay, like he just wasn't playing with her emotions, he actually did something else. So I'm kind of contemplating, I need to wash my hair this weekend, and I'm kind of contemplating braiding it. I went through this period of time where I was like braiding my own hair, like going to buy the hair, doing it all myself, the whole process. And because like I just taught myself how to do it, and I honestly didn't know what I'm doing, and I'm pretty much like a novice at this, it took me like 12 hours to braid my hair, and like sometimes it wouldn't even turn out that great. Actually, I think I only did it twice, and yeah, like it looked okay, and you could definitely tell that like I was new at it, but it was good enough to where I didn't have to like style my natural hair every day. And I think that's what I'm gonna do, because I want to do something with my hair. I'm like, you want braids or something? Like, I don't know, I just want to feel like put together. So I think I might attempt to braid my hair this weekend, but I'm not sure. I just know I need to figure out a style for it. But I'm gonna finish getting ready for work now. My skincare routine is like super simple. Brush my teeth, mouthwash, face wash, glow screen, and a moisturizer. And I mix my glow screen and moisturizer together. Okay, so I'm actually a little early, so I decided to make myself breakfast this morning instead of having oatmeal. I'd probably make it and then take it to work. So I'm making pancakes and eggs, and I'm also making some tea. So I'm now on my lunch break. The first thing that I'm gonna do is go get gas because I really, really need it. So I'm wrapping up my lunch now, but you guys, I so desperately need to go grocery shopping. Like, it is terrible. So yesterday I didn't finish eating my wrap that I made for lunch, so I had like it wasn't even half, like it was like less, it was like this much of a wrap. I finished that, and then of course I was like still hungry. I had an orange before I left work. So I've just been eating like the most random things. I had an orange before I left work. It told me over while I got gas. Also, I'm so used to like on my lunch break going straight home that I passed the gas station. So I actually had to like turn around. Like, good thing I realized as soon as I like passed it. But yeah, I passed the gas station, I had to turn around, got gas, came home, ate the rest of my wrap. What else did I eat? I had pistachios. I had some of these, but not a lot, like maybe just like a handful. And then I snacked on some granola, and then I snacked on some cereal, like dry cereal. I ate a lot of that cereal. I've been sitting down for like the past 10 minutes eating cereal. And then I'm gonna take this to work just in case I'm hungry again later, because I worked 12 hours today. So something to hold me over. So like I said, I have to go grocery shopping, so I'll probably end up like buying food out all this weekend, but I really don't like doing that. So I rummaged through my kitchen to see what I could muster up, because I was just gonna like, so I just rummaged through my kitchen to see what I can like put together, and I do have some asparagus still. So, and I have like frozen chicken and I have rice. So I might do that Saturday, because I think tonight I'm just gonna go buy food, because I get off at 7, I'm gonna be hungry and I'm gonna be tired and not gonna want to cook. Like right now I'm kind of tired, to be honest. Like I've like today I've had a good mood. I've been in a good mood. My stomach hasn't been bothering me, thank the Lord. My stomach hasn't been bothering me, but I've just been like a little slow, a little sluggish, a little tired today. So I know definitely at 7 o'clock I'm not gonna want to cook that chicken and asparagus. So I'm gonna just, I think I want some Chinese takeout tonight, you guys. That's what's really on my mind, some Chinese takeout. So I'm gonna like order that like 10 minutes before I leave for work, and then pick that up and then come home. And then like, usually it lasts me like 2 days. So it'll be good for tonight and then tomorrow. And I think on Saturday, maybe I'll make that meal of like chicken, rice, and asparagus. So I'm home now and I picked up my Chinese food. I'm about to watch The Lion King and just wrap up this video. This has been a very good work week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.